there is a siege on Yoruba land by these people. The bandits, the Fülani herdsmen are taking over everywhere. If you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications. Drop your comments. Let's know what you are thinking, and then click the like button. Like, and share with others. Bandits have abducted a farm owner, the manager, 100 million naira ransom they are demanding. What do you have to say about this?
Honestly speaking, this is why people that are calling for disintegration of Nigeria, they are very, very right and correct. And if you are not disintegrating, a proper restructure through federalism is what we need. This is what we need, because this thing is getting out of hand, and it's embarrassing. Is it not recently we secure, the release of this man, Afenifere, youth leader. So what are we talking about? Before we digest that one, another one has happened. Another man has been kidnapped in the same from the same region. What is meaning of that? I don't know how long we are going to subject ourselves to this momoship idea of enduring Fulani invasion. Yoruba we say more foko mi sono ojo kan le man ko. So I think one day the whole Yoruba should stand up and say no to this excess of Fulani. If we rise up and those ones that are perpetrating this thing, we make sure that we get like 10 or 20 of them, kill them. They will know that we are not ready to tolerate nonsense. Look at it now. In those days when we usually have issue with Fulani and Aboki in Lagos State, but when we show them that no, we cannot condone this kind of a thing, before they will do mess again, honestly speaking, they will think twice. I think Yorubas will rise up and mobilize their own people and send message. It's about message. Send the message to them. Make sure we rescue whomever that was kidnapped and arrest those ones that behind it, decimate them. Let them know that Yoruba land is not a land where you will come and just perpetrate your evil anyhow.
Many Sunday Igboho disciples now, they're not happy that what Sunday Igboho fought for, that Yoruba people were against him, that now their eyes are open. Can you tell us the history of how Sunday Igboho rose up and start fighting against the Fulani?
I don't like them to be sounding like Yoruba people are rising against it. I'm a Yoruba man. I know what I said when Sunday Igboho was inactive, pursuing Fulani. So coming out to generalize it that Yoruba are against him, then who are the people that we saw when Sunday Igboho was campaigning for disintegration of Nigeria? Who are those people? Who are those mammoth crowd? Are they Fulani or Igbo? No, it is the same Yorubas. So if you have some myopic or some saboteur, some mafajas among Yoruba, then they should specify, not generalizing it that Yoruba are against Sunday Igboho. I have my reservation about Sunday Igboho, but he was an hero, and they should not allow, because of that one, now fold their hand and watch Fulani to be terrorizing us. Sunday Igboho, when Sunday Igboho was talking, we are talking about Yoruba nation. We are so many, and we cannot reason along the same line as they go. So it's about canvassing, it's about sensitizing, until you are able to convince. Even Moses, when God wanted to commission him, he said, God, are you sure these people, are they going to trust me? Are they going to believe me? Until God gave him sign that when you went there, drop your rod, then I will show sign in that place. So it's so that even when God picked Moses, he didn't believe that his own people would trust him. So it's about convincing, it's about convincing, sensitizing people and let them know where you are going. So I don't buy the idea of when Sunday Igboho was talking in Yoruba. We are Yoruba. We support Sunday Igboho. I support Sunday Igboho chasing Fulani more than Sunday Igboho that is calling for the disintegration of Yoruba. If to say Sunday Igboho continue in that line, Sunday Igboho will still be in Nigeria. It will be, after all these Fulani menace. So very, very unfortunate. And I will not want Sunday Igboho to keep quiet and think that some people don't like me. If you want everybody to like you, then you are a failure.
We are looking at the fact that the Yoruba elders are now waking up and saying enough is enough. They don't want to see the Fulani herdsmen in their land. Do you think that this thing can be possible?
It's possible now. It's possible. It's message that you are going to send to them. Honestly speaking, if you're ready to send the message, you will send the message. If the whole Yoruba ready today and stand up that this is what we don't want, okay, we are going to send a message to them. They are going to witness the message. It's about message. When they hostile to us, we should not be friends to them. When they unfortunately when they are hostile to us and we try to befriend all our political leaders, they try to befriend with them because of porridge, and the Jacob will now be selling his birthright. Then this is the result, and they are doing this business with innocent blood. Very, very unfortunate.
Now this is the final question. Now, Amotekun, what is the role of Amotekun now in Yoruba land? I know Kakapo is quiet. What is it Amotekun should do? Well, I know that they have this sophisticated weapon like
I'm still waiting for the result of a meeting that our governor from Southwest did. We have not been able to see the results. He has not been able to give back to any cogent measure to control the menace of Fülani, because I know recently they make there was some meeting, and we hear about raising 2,000 Amotekun to be chasing these people. So we have not seen their function. They have not been able to perform up to our expectation, and I'm now calling on them to wake up, because this thing has become
the government give them more harm. Like Tinubu should give them more harm, like AK-47 and the like.
Let me tell you, giving them arm is important, but political will to deal with enemy is much more than weapon. Even as they don't give them sophisticated weapon, if you have political will to deal with them, you know what they call us. That's what they call us. Without will to battle them, give them AK-100. They are not ready to shoot. But if we have, they are not visible. If you machete them, the blood will come out. Let me bust your brain about one judgment that just came out recently, where a Supreme Court upheld the death sentences against one Mr. Sunday Jackson. That revenge, I mean, when Fülani wanted to kill him on his farm, he used the same dagger he wanted to use to kill him, to kill the same Fülani. And people are saying that this is a matter of self-defense, but instead of a judge to listen, he said it's a murderer. People are even, let's consider it as a manslaughter, not a murder direct like that. So it's so that in this country we are not one. If anybody say Nigeria is one, somebody just asked me this morning that one Fülani man said that he want Nigeria to unite, that he want our unification. I say, it's not by saying, it's about action, it's about attitude.
Yoruba man, I say that Nigeria is not one.
We are not one. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Rilwan, why I conclude that we are not one is this. You know, I like Yoruba, I like my tribe first, then I like Nigeria. But this oneness, this is not how to be one. One stand like this. Of course, like I usually say, that one sometimes has description that we are one. Husband and wife, they are one. But everybody know that one is head and the other one is not tail, but it's also a part of the body. So it means that even we are saying we are one, does not mean that we are going to develop in the same pace. Our development educationally or anything or is going to be the same, because we come from different background, because we have different mineral resources. Even in the United States of America, they are not developed the same way. So when we are now saying one, it means that all of us, we are going to be treated equally. What is good for the girls will also good for the gender. That's what we are called oneness. But as we are saying now, it's like some people see themselves that number one, they have this audacity to kill anybody anywhere, and we don't have that audacity to go to their place to go and commit all this. I've never heard that a Yoruba man go to Sokoto and go and commit a particular crime, like killing a Fülani man or try to rustle a Fülani cow. How can you do that? I've never seen a Yoruba man that has that kind of audacity. The only thing Yoruba are known for is to defend our territory. We are not known for aggression, like try to dominate other people. But when you come to our land, I pray that God will grant us enough strength, at least, to defend our land. So with this one that happened in the Kwara, I've not known what actually it transpired, but it may be the beginning of a revolution that Yoruba will say no to excess killing of Fulani in our land.
But is it true that Yorubas are that woken up and see that the Fulanis are their enemies?
Yes, of course. There is no way we will not wake up. When we will be sleeping, one day will be one day we will wake up, and it's very, very evil, unfortunate that people have not been able to realize all this kind of thing, and they started chasing Sado, started chasing Omo Igbo, and I've been saying it that even if you say that Omo Igbo is not that our friend, but you cannot compare them with the Fulani now. Fulani are just too murderous, they are just too wicked, the way they do their things, they are after your life all the time. And I've been usually saying that if you see Omo Igbo, you see business, you see industrialization, but if you see Fulani, you see a fear, you see terror, you see land grabbing. Omo Igbo will not come and grab your land. It's either they purchase your land, or they rent your house, or they rent your shop. But Fulani, you see land grabbing. You see Fulani, you see religious intolerance. So it's very, very dangerous that Yoruba, we still don't see Fulani as our enemy. But it's not too late when we started waking up now.
Mr. Femi, it seems like Yorubas are now woken up now. I begin to know who their enemy is. Since Yoruba cannot go straight away to the Fulani people, do you think that it's not too late that Yorubas are just starting to wake up now?
Yoruba, it's not too late. The first person that stand up among Yoruba is Tinubu. Don't you know Tinubu has stand up against Fulani? That is the truth of the matter. People don't know. Tinubu has stand up against Fulani now. He's letting them know that you are not the owner of this country, and that is why even if we can ask ulterior motive, I salute his courage to jump out of PDP and come and support Tinubu instead of go there and support Atiku. Instead of Atiku, Fulani to succeed another Fulani. That is another city. That's what I'm saying. I've asked this morning that is it possible for a Yoruba man to still have dream of succeeding Tinubu? No Yoruba man will reason like that. Even if anybody want to contest from Yoruba side after Tinubu or when Tinubu is dead, everybody will be looking at him as somebody that is joking, that is not serious. But look at how Fulani, how they were so serious about Atiku succeeding Buhari. Even they even make attempts to bring in another northerners from the same APC. Let's agree or assume that it's a party affair. Atiku wanted to emerge as a president from PDP, and what about APC? If not that Tinubu stood his ground in APC, we will have another Fulani man or another northerner succeeding another Fulani, another northerner. And I've never seen a southerner that will believe or that will reason in that way that after this Tinubu regime, then maybe somebody from south will say you want to rule. No, everybody will say no, power must go back to north. That's what we believe. But today
it is a sad moment for us, and this are the reason why we are saying that it's like the federal government are incapacitated to take care of this middle belt, and that's where we are also having an option of pulling out, because we are tired of this killing on everyday basis. That's why we say Nigerian politicians are self-centered, are selfish. Do not consider what others are passing through. I know that Gowon in his lifetime is seeing what is happening in Benue State, he's seeing what is happening in Plateau State. He's regretting now that if he knows, he will have allowed the Biafrans to take his place for that war to stop. As I speak to you, many of the community, the many people in Benue are running to Biafra land for safety. Yes. Because the Fulani have vowed to finish the whole community, and we have federal government. This is annoying. It's annoying because as I speak to you, the one they did in Ebonyi State, no single Fulani has been arrested. No single Fulani has been invited by the DSS to question. The women they raped in Enugu State who came out, they fly. The video went viral. Today, as I speak to you, nobody has come to ask which of the Fulani capture any of the Fulani. But let me shock you viewers, why we are saying that the Nigerian judiciary has been bought. Whether the Supreme Court now belongs to the Fulanis, we don't know. As I speak to you, Mr. Jackson, from Middle Belt, who defended himself against this Fulani headman when they stormed into his farm, and coincidentally he killed the Fulani. The matter was taken to court. As I speak to you, the Supreme Court has delivered judgment. Now, according to the information, that the Supreme Court have sentenced the young man to death as we speak. What is it telling you? The people are backing this Fulani for them to continue killing people, and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Have you not surprised what is happening in the southeast? Since Samuel Ekpan has been stopped not to speak to Biafra. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been captured by Nigeria government, by kidnapping from Kenya. Have you not seen the audacity of Fulani, the way they enter the southeast, killing people, raping women? If Buhari, the former president of Nigeria, have told Nigerians that these people are not Nigeria Fulanis, they are outsiders, what is stopping Nigeria government not to put them to where they belong? Ask yourself. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son is moving, begging them now because of 2027 election. So people that are dying does not matter. Let me tell you what they want to do. Whatever you sow, you will reap. The same way they brought Jonathan government to his knee by arranging that what is it called? Chibok gas with the help of Obama. That is the same thing they want to do to Buhari. They make sure that these Fulani people will keep killing people in the Middle Belt, so that these people will not have a come and support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because don't forget, do you know the reason why the Middle Belt supported P2B massively? It was not because of say many of them are Christian. Many of the Muslims supported P2B because of this killing. They wanted, okay, if an Igbo man come, Igbo man can put an end to this killing. And that's why they supported. They have seen the handwriting now that Tinubu is trying all his possible means to win the Middle Belt to their side. So this killing will continue so that in 2027, the Middle Belt will not have option to say, Buhari, Tinubu, you that cannot defend us, we cannot vote for you. That is the game plan that is on. And I urge Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do the needful. Let's put these people to where they belong. If the CDS Musa has told Nigeria that Fulanis are the problem of Nigeria, what is Bola Ahmed Tinubu waiting for? To proscribe these people as a terrorist. Declare war on them anywhere they see them. Why are we pampering these people? And you are declaring IPOP that they are only in their region. You are declaring them terrorists. So for me, it's not acceptable. And this shenanigans must stop.
Now we are looking at the fact that Samuel Ekpan is in detention, Nnamdi is in detention. They said that they are the reason why there is insecurity in the eastern part of Nigeria. Over the weekend, we saw women from Enugu crying that the Fulani herdsmen are sleeping with them and doing all sorts of things. Is it not a shame on the Igbo governors in Nigeria?
Of course, yes, it's a shame. That's why most of the Igbo said that the governor you are talking about are being planted by this Fulani so that to carry out their agenda. And they give illustration of Africa today. Can you tell yourself who put your and become the governor? First person is now number one. The first one is not qualified. Second one is not qualified. Third person is not qualified. We've not heard that kind of judgment in the world. Nigeria is the first place where you use number 4 to be number 1 of the state. And that's why you can see different of atrocities that is happening in Imo State. Have you forgotten of recent where Hope Uzodinma is organizing how you will send people to Hajj for this after the Ramadan? That's what we want you to know, that these people are people that be planted for their selfish interest. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was interviewed before he was being kidnapped. He said, why can't you leave the federal government alone? Since you are fighting to divide Nigeria and it's not possible, focus on your region. He said, I cannot focus my region because my people, they are loyal to the federal government. If I focus on my region, the same federal government will still come after me. So I would rather face the federal government, let them release me so that me and my people will go out, exit out of the country. But we can now go and face them squarely and tell them where to belong. So what are we saying in essence? Do you all expect more from the governor? The only one that is working, which is, what is his name? The governor of Abia State, Alex Oti. There are possible means to convince that man to come and join them. Have you forgotten that Hope Uzodinma is the chairman of APC? Further. He's doing all his possible best to carry their agenda. Hope Uzodinma is busy driving it in the aspect of killing his people. So the Igbo should stand up and do the needful, else they will eliminate them.
Now, over the weekend, we also saw the Igbo kings that went to greet the Sultan of Sokoto. Many Igbo youths are angry. Our kings are not saboteurs, bowing down to the Sultan. How does that kind of news come to that time? Your traditional rulers, they left their home state to Sokoto to bow down to a Fulani person.
Yes, of course. Maybe their governor have told them, go and beg Sultan of Sokoto so that the killing will be reduced. or maybe probably because of money. Because don't forget that Igbo like money. Igbo men like money. Obasanjo said it. Obasanjo said the only Igbo man he have seen that he have rejected money, he have rejected all the resources. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If many Igbos are in the shoe of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will have betrayed the Igbos and collected money and go in for them. But because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is chosen by God, and God is using him. In this cause, he has lost his father, he has lost his mother. He believes on this struggle that he must liberate himself. And with the rest of the people, we are praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to succeed. Because this country, this is no longer a country where you can invade the community, you are killing people, and nobody can stop you. Nigerian soldiers are not there to stop you. So we are saying this. It's no longer acceptable in Nigeria. So for me, they go there to go and protest for Sudan of Sokoto. You can speak whatever Sudan of Sokoto said is final. When in Sudan of Sokoto said Buhari will not become president in 2027, so will be. So Sudan of Sokoto is so powerful in Nigeria. And